Wait for some people to get on. We found us a new, hopefully a new spot. Not 100% on where I'm leaving my car, but it seems okay. I'm only going to be here because of that. I'm only going to be here for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and then I'm going to head on back. So this is going to be a quick stream, but looks like I found a little piece of heaven here. Look at there. Well, we got all that in the future. Today, I'm hoping to just get some colored in on here. I got my stuff there. But should be Corps of Engineer land here, so I should be good as far as its public access. So, what do you think? Hey, Dorothy. Hey, David. This is a new spot entirely. New geographical location. So I try not to get too much so y'all can't Google map me. Anyways, yeah, got that bedrock waterfall. Just that's gonna be fun to pick through all the little. I'll go get all the little pockets with my little hand scoop. But today I think I'm gonna work these two bends and see if I can get some color. Just take some test pans and work through this S bend here. Don't seem to have enough water unless I want to pan down here in this pool. Don't have enough water really for the Batea action, so we're going to be just using super sluice. Just trying to find you guys a spot to sit, but the rocks aren't cooperating. Yeah, not a whole lot of water. I've been driving around. My buddy from the Corps of Engineers, he's put me on some spots, and I went to the one spot that I was sure was going to be a great spot, but parking's fine. You know, all that's fine. The problem is when you get to the creek, it's down a ravine, like steep ass ravine. And I thought, man, I am not going down there and hurt my leg or do something because there ain't no way I'm getting back. There's hardly any way I'd be getting up that hill, even if I was 100% healthy. So I thought, So I texted him. I said, I ain't going down there by myself. I said, I'll save that for another day. But so I've been driving around. I've got a bunch of spots picked out on my map all around town. And so this is one of the spots where I finally managed to find a place to leave my car and get access to the creek. So we're going to do it for about an hour. Let's see. We'll see how the color is. If it's like killer color, I might just stay here until dark. But I just want to poke around and see if this is going to be any better than what I'm used to. So, 59 people. Hey everybody! Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe if you want to come chat with my boys and my lady. All right. Well, let me get started with a little test can. The whole damn day I've been walking around in the woods, different spots all over, wishing I had brought my damn hoodie. Never leaving home without the hoodie again. Hopefully it's not in a big pile of sugars or nothing. Oh, I should probably go put these in a safe spot real quick. yeah, for instance, even though this spot here, actually, I gave Yin instructions for the other creek, so I'll be here if something happens to me and I don't show up, you know, and there's missing persons. This is where I'm planning to go, and now I'm not anywhere near there. But case in point here, this spot, the road's not very far, maybe 50 yards from here. But nobody knows I'm back here. Nobody can see me back here. And yeah, things can go sideways quick. I wouldn't expect to have that happen when you're going down that big old steep old hill. I'm imagining the flood now. It comes trickling down here, it gets really wide in that pool. Flood's over that side. So this sandbar down here where my junk is, that's where the floodwaters are actually going over. That right in there, probably where I want to start. It ain't very far down the bedrock. I don't know if you can see them outcropping everywhere, so I'll just be scraping the top. When it comes down that waterfall, real skinny, then it's wide, wide, wide. This wall's got the hill, the big hill, and the hard edge. So all the water, when it's flooded, is flowing over this. Well, imagine right here some of these black grouts. Right after the apex. Cut through this little section here. I'll start right here. Don't know where I'm gonna pan. I'm probably pan right up there in front of you guys. I didn't even need waders for this. I don't even need waders for this creek. Come out here, my butt feet. I don't think anybody's been digging here in a while. Get that off. May not be anything. But it's somewhere different, sure. I need different part of the little. You can pull on some bedrock. It's not breaking. Let's see if there's any color in there. Move the camera down here. Come on down here. We'll come back up here if we need to. Forgive me. Y'all have Superman over this tree. There's a little hole. This puddle back here is probably going to be my best bet for panning out. So we'll do the little swing around. I'll have to swing it for digging and swing it for panning. Damn trees in the way. Alright, y'all got some stable footing finally. So we'll probably pan down here into the deeper water. Probably wind up digging down here anyway. Different stuff. Definitely different than the other two. Most of these rocks are bedrock. Little pieces of bedrock. Other creek they'd be quartz. Let's see if there's any color in it. Water's cold. I think I just seen a mosquito. Cannot be a mosquito out here just yet. A little early, buddy. Well, if there's color, I'll use the Dentea. Got enough water, I think I can do it. This is my best chance for a skunk. I'm only going to be here for like an hour or so. I may have to stop by the other creek just to go snag a speck or two to keep the stink off. When I got my left foot, it's just uncomfortable for my back. See if there's color in this here creek. You can stress you up with it. Jeez, baby. Oh, there's a micro. I think it's a micro. Let's tap again. Oh, alright. Well, you little micro. Oh, there he is. He was trying to float. One stinking micro. But make sure that that's actually the rock sitting under him is interesting too. I'm coming to show you one stinking micro. I can remember where he's located. Alright. There is something in this creek. Don't know where it's at. Where is he? There he is. Our one little micro guy right there. Well, looking like we got another down there, but no. That's our micro right there. Maybe that's him. There he is. We got two. Yep. And this rock down here, he's all heavy acting, but can't really say he's gold or not. He's heavy. Alright, let's see. So, see where my classifier's sitting? If history, this is almost identical to a similar spot at the other creek. And I'm getting just a trace right there at the apex. About where my classifier's sitting, maybe some. Let me take a test pan there. I'm just gonna throw this back to the good guy. And we'll try in here, like right under my feet. Remove some of these mossy rocks. Get my shovel. There's a tree between me and you and the shovel. Right where we threw our tailors here. Some of these mossy rocks. Essentially, we'll be throwing the same rocks back in the classifier. We don't want to do that. Another big rock. Good enough for church. Check the camera angle, but oh, okay, getting up to you guys. I'm standing on this big old piece of bedrock here. Oh, hey, I should get it on. Hopefully we'll get color in this one. If not, we're for a long day of poking around. What I shouldn't do with a creek is I'll throw my rocks along the bank. Sometimes I imagine that it helps with erosion. It also tells me where not to dig. Test bed number 2. Oh, there she is. Definitely pans different than the other creek. The dirt really looks different. A lot more red clay. Don't move my camera over, Ron. Not a lot of black sand. A lot of black rock. I do the same fucking micro. Yeah, this. If anything, it's the same damn freaking micro in there. I don't know. Y'all know I gotta dig under this tree right here, down here in the deep spot. We'll take one or two scoops there. here with me. We keep marching down the creek till we get on something. We still got that little gravel bar there next, but before we go there, let's just get down here and see if there's something. I'm gonna bring you guys down here. You'll get a better angle. Like, hopefully, it's a better angle. Yes, let's take this tree here. Let's not fall in the creek. I'm not digging the tree. We're gonna dig pretty much right at the deepest point. If we can get it, may be a big solid piece of bedrock on the deepest point. Okay. Not about you. Sand goes like in there for sure. Well, that's what we got on there. It's like some deep blue bedrock, actually. Two scoops. We'll do 2 scoops. Oh, we'll do 2 scoops. Yeah, that's all decomposed bedrock. Feels like sand going through it. Feels like right into some sand right there. It's actually going through big chunks of bedrock. It's bedrock mixed with quartz. All kinds of little gold flakies in there. Most likely not gold, but mica. That silver crop. Gallon. I don't know. I hear a piece of glass in there. Do I hear it? I know you can't see. I know y'all aim the other way, but you'll see it. Here's some glass we get in the creek. This far off is away from civilization. And the road's right there, but there's nothing around here. And right over the spot we just dug. Can y'all see? Hopefully my head's not in the way. This might be the most entertaining of the day because so far no gold. Just one micro and I'm not even certain it came from this creek. These are stuck in my pan. Oh, they're coming to get me. I left my car down at a gas station down the road down there and just walked down the road and then got off the road as soon as I could into the woods. I'm gonna have to stand up and let my back stretch out. There's no black sand, so I can't really look for black sand on the back edge. Oh. I'm kind of just going when I see all the big stuff gone, I go for another. All this silt show up so late in the game. That's a mosquito landing on me right there. They're already up. There he is. is right there. Send it. I'll have to do mosquito spray already. It's only February. Control it. Not even that cold, my sinuses are acting like it. I just need to blow my nose. Piece of pyrite. Right there. Maybe that's a bunch of micro. Another one of these little quartz. No, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna say nothing. Can't tell if that last little thing was a speck or not. It looks like water caught in a groove, actually. Alright. That was a bust. This whole creek may be a bust. But at least we know for future reference. I can take it off my map. Yes. Let's see. I'm moving you off the canvas. I do where you're sitting. Actually. Let's see, where shall we do? Pretty soon we'll be up on the culvert. I think if we make it down the culvert, I'll probably say it's time to go home. think I'll dig right about where that tree is in my way. 584 people. Hey, everybody. We are striking out today. We're on a new creek. In an undisclosed location. For your reference, there ain't no gold yet. Okay. Go. Ooh, rock down there. Good places and tree, you're in my way. I'm gonna break you. Just too lazy to reach down there and grab it with my hand. Of course, you looking. They do have erosion nets up all around here. So I do imagine there's probably going to be some civilization coming soon. This might be one of the old areas where they strip mine. Doesn't look like it though. Out the weekend gold miners, you can tell it's been strip mine. Back to my deeper water over here. It's sweaty in these things. Funky piece of quartz. comfortable. Yeah. See if we get lucky. Some really cool looking rocks that I don't see on the other creek for sure. Oh wow. Well, we got something worth looking at. Looks like a I don't know if it's a piece of glass or a piece of quartz. In the sunlight, it looks like glass. Here in the shade, it looks like quartz. Almost a perfect crystal. Kind of cool looking. Something to look at. It's like a flake of mica or quartz. Oh, becoming two flakes. Ain't nothing in this dirt, y'all. I said that micro from before, maybe just been stuck at the bottom of my can. Alright. Directly across the creek. So we ain't going far. Right here. Can y'all see? I'll show one of that right there. One big scoop to see what gets his neck cut. Maybe get one more. Sand is bad only at the other creek. It could be a good one at this creek. here, but why the Jeopardy tune just went through my head. Now it's stuck there. I can't get it out. It's great for heartburn more than for my lip. That's a griefer. got stiff back. Sound like somebody stole my truck. Unless there's another Dodge Hemi with no cats and magnaflows. True deals. I think it's gone. I think today is a skunkaroonie, y'all. Except for that one Phantom Micro, we don't know where that came from, really. There might be. There's like some super, ultra, super fine, but I can't tell if it's gold or not, if it's just water sparkles, you know? You can't tell. You can probably tell up in the viewfinder if it shows color. Like there's some very faint stuff, but I'm not going to depend on that to get the skunk off me. I don't know. Let's look at it on the viewfinder just to see if we can make sense of it. At least we're sitting in the shade. It's good. Get a zoom on it. There's some just ultra, ultra, ultra in here. It sparkles in the sun and it's hard to tell. That might be color right there. That's where all the fine stuff is. I don't know. For the most part, today is a skunk, for all I care. Ain't no half gram, that's for sure. We got 222. Ain't gonna be nothing in this creek no matter where I go. By the time I pack you up and get in the car and go somewhere else, it'll be time to go home. I might swing by the other creek just to snag a couple specks. Let's walk on down here just for entertainment purposes. See, there's a culvert down there. The road, of course, is going above it. Man, it just looks so pretty in here. Ain't nothing. Might walk down here and take one more test pan. Is that something to do? Sounds like maybe a plan. Let me go get my gear. When we strike out, I'll just leave from here. Y'all are about to fall in the water right there. Let me go grab my stuff. test paint in here, mess around in here for a little while. I think we're wasting time, really. I've lost all hope for this creek already. I'm not sure. Already thinking of a spot for tomorrow. Kind of been there before, we just not been as far upstream as I'm thinking of going. We need to try that tomorrow. Or I will get on my map and see if I can find another little spot. I drove around for a good 4 hours today trying to find a different spot, and then I kind of have this one as a backup. The other spot I could not. I could get within 50 yards of the creek, but it's like the creek's in a big canyon, and there's no. Once you get down in the canyon, getting back out of the canyon is that would be the issue. And if something were to happen, nobody would be finding me down there for a day or two. there's anything in there or not. Not like we're gonna have to tap it out. Look if there's anything. Nothing. Oh, I'd like to say I do one more, but I don't think there's any gold in this creek. I think it's a waste of my time. I think we will just put a big black X on the map for this creek. And we'll just call it a stream. West Fork strikes out. Alright, y'all. I don't think we're going to get any gold today. This is not the creek for it. But we learn we ain't coming back. Aqua, did that thing happen to arrive? Tell you what I'm going to do, Aqua, is I'm going to give it another day or two, and if I don't see it making any progress through there, I'm going to pack up another bag of stuff and send it to you. But the main star of the show was a Proline pan, man. It was to go with that classifier, just like I got here, and just like Aaron's got. He's got deep classifier and a Proline. That's a good setup right there. And I thought, when you won the bag, I said, that's who's getting the Proline. So that's why I'm all tore up about that package being lost. Mainly, there's a 1.5 grams of gold and some a spoon ring, a sterling silver spoon ring, and a silver plated octopus, and some 3D printed toys, and all kinds of the swag that I got from Creed. All that stuff was in that box with the dirt and the Proline. And there was a couple more pans. There was a 14-inch cheapy pan and a little 10-inch cheapy pan. But I love those cheapy pans. Anyways, yeah. So what I think I'm gonna do is, if the package doesn't seem to make any progress, is I can only check on it about the same that you can check on it. I'll just consider it lost, and what I'll do is I'll get another bag of swag and make up another bag of pay dirt. The thing is the pay dirt's not gonna be as good because the other pay dirt had all little 1 gram silver chunks and little things and stuff that I got in other pay dirt. So I threw in that pay dirt, and then I threw in some gems from a gem bag from Croissant Mine that I actually stole. I bought Yin and Mom a gem bag, and then they panned it out, and it got gem rocks all over my house, like in potted plants and stuff. And I stole some here and there and stuck it in the pay dirt. So, yeah, what I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna see if I can locate another Proline. They're hard to find, and drop ship it to you. It'll be cheaper than shipping it to me and then shipping it back out to you, because they get you for an oversized box with that thing. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, I'm super bummed about that. And then I had a bunch of packages go out yesterday to Alaskan Assassin, Dorothy Richardson and Vincent Honeyman. Vincent's in the UK, and so we're a little sketchy on whether he's going to get his stuff or not. And I went ahead and paid the duties on that, so hopefully it just scoots on through customs. But yeah, I'm bummed about that package, Aqua. No, no, Greg, I'm nowhere where you know where I'm at. I think I'm in Cherokee County. I'm not sure. No, I've been driving all over today. This is just one of the spots on the map, and this is now no spot on the map. But yeah, super bummed about Aqua's package. That is the one thing that's been on my mind for like the past week solid. So, anyways, I'll deal with that, Aqua. Hopefully, we can work that out. I really don't care about the gold or the monetary value of the stuff. That was just that Pro line. It's going to be hard to replace that Pro line. All right. Thanks everybody for coming. Sorry for the skunk on the gold, y'all, but I'm sure I'm more disappointed than you are. But it's all right. Chalk it up to a learning experience, and I'm gonna call it a skunk, even though I think it got 1 micro on that one pan. Just not 100% certain that came from the creek. It may have been stuck in the pan somehow, because no other pans are showing any signs of anything, not even black sand. So thanks everybody for coming. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be back out tomorrow at a different spot. I think I have an idea where I'm gonna go. So, and I'm pretty sure I should be able to get some gold there. But thanks everybody for coming. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Go give Alaskan Assassin Adventures a like and a subscribe. And then check out some of the other channels that I've got linked on my page, like Flash in Your Pan, Wrenches, Repairs, and Prospecting, Curmudgeon in Alaska, Why Gold Metal Detecting, American Gold, King's Gold, Mandy's Candy. Who else can I say? The Empty Pan, and the Glacial Gold Hunter, and Flower Gold Wizards. So yeah, go check out some other channels, and don't forget to give Alaskan some love. All right, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. If my phone will cooperate.